you have a nice walk in this morning? Yeah? I'm gonna sign you in. What do you want to do this morning?
It's late September, and the smell of cedar greets parents leading their children into Seattle's Arboretum,
I do need to go, Bubba.
where they'll spend the next 4 hours.
Maddie. Think if we turn the page, are we going to see her, you think?
You won't see any plaid skirts or pressed pants here. The school uniform consists of boots and anything waterproof. Instead of cubbies, kids toss backpacks into plastic bins.
You can say, Finn, can I have some space to draw the face on the tree?
No walls either, only a tarp offering minimal shelter.
So today, our question is going to be, can it float or does it sink? Float or sink! Float or sink!
Welcome to Fiddleheads Forest School, where everything happens outdoors.
Did they float or did they sink? They float! Hello! Hello!
This is the Magnolia class, named for the trees growing nearby.
How are you?
The group of 14 kids, ages 3 to 5, start their day by exploring between learning stations.
1, 2, 3. There's usually lots of creatures under here.
Like this obstacle course, where slugs and bugs delight.
This is a little baby wormy. Would you like to grab it?
And nature astounds.
Whoa, look at this fungus growing. We're not gonna eat this gum. 'Cause before we eat anything in the forest, we need to talk about what it is and if it is okay for our bodies.
This is a living classroom.
There's some that splattered onto my arm here. If we have a planned lesson, say about plants, and maybe an owl flies into our classroom, and that kind of curtails our entire day. Sometimes we talk about the owl and like what their body looks like, what they eat, what an owl pellet is. A-hiking we will go, a-hiking we will go.
With nature setting the agenda, every day is like a field trip.
A-hiking we will go. The Arboretum, it feels very big, so sometimes we forget that we're still very much in like an urban space. Hi, Crow!
Hi, Crow!
They're listening for things, they're smelling things, they're feeling things, and surely you can experience that in an indoor classroom, but I feel like it's heightened when you're out in the forest.
But you can do most of what kids do in a traditional classroom,
Finn, can you help me draw?
whether it's drawing or doing a science experiment.
I'm wondering if we can show this snail kindness by leaving it in the same type of environment that we found it.
Lead us, show us. Let's go.
Asher's parents chose outdoor preschool after moving here from New York. And yes, they knew all about the rain.
You know, my parents ask me that all the time too. I think for us, he's gonna experience rain wherever, right? Like it's not something that we can shield him from. It's not something we want to shield him from, frankly.
Use special powers to zap them.
I just stay here by myself? Okay, bye.
Joe Kim loves watching his son learn to be flexible and resilient.
The idea of preparedness is really important. You know, you can do anything as long as you're prepared.
Should I put it in the basket?
When Sarah Heller co-founded Fiddleheads 8 years ago, she wasn't sure an all-outdoor school would fly in a city where it rains 155 days a year.
We knew about schools in Europe that do this in the snow. They stick their kids on skis, they go sledding, they're out in negative temperatures. So we learned a lot from them.
Sylvie's doing some puddle jumping.
And yes, we did have people telling us that we were a little bit nuts.
Not ready to go.
Looking at 3-year-old Aya, it's hard to believe she once avoided going outside.
I had concerns that she might not be a fit, and it didn't end up having any problem whatsoever. She loves it. She loves being out here. She's never talked about the weather.
Out of the way.
The benefits can be unexpected.
Our son had some balance issues, and within 2 weeks of being here, just from like running around on the uneven ground like all week, his balance like greatly improved.
Slippery.
Hikes offer adventure, but there's more going on than just play.
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Look at that.
There's a bigger goal for teachers and parents, that connecting kids with nature early will encourage them to care for the troubled planet they're inheriting.
I do think that these sorts of programs do create stewards for our environment and the planet, and there should be more children in outdoor schools.
Unless wind or lightning make conditions unsafe, school is never canceled. And no, it's never moved indoors.
In comparison to a lot of parts of the world, we have very mild weather.
Even on the Friday before Christmas, the darkest day in Seattle history, and the 5th wettest day on record, the magnolias are outside, soaking it all in.
My car is quite muddy.
These mothers have a special relationship with Mother Nature.
My boots are muddy.
They've learned to efficiently strip away layers and muddy boots before loading up tired explorers and heading home to wash another load of clothes.
I just let my car get dirty. We clean up our seats later.
Another day in the forest, without noise, technology, artificial light. Another day learning in nature's sacred classroom.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.